All right, everyone. So today we're going to cover the base element and what that is exactly. So this element's a little different. We're not going to use it down here in our HTML, but we're going to use it up here inside of our head tag. So simply we have base, and one of the main attributes that's needed for this element to work is an href for the main URL of our site. So what this trickery kind of element does, so here we're going to put in, let's put in my URL here. So there's my website URL. So we refresh this. It doesn't look like it's really done anything, and it's there. Okay. But what it does is it actually converts any relative links to whatever the relative link is. It's going to find the base URL and add that to any relative link. So let's check out and see how that works. So here's a link. So we're going to go relative link. What this means is it's relative to whatever's in this project or the URL. So in this case, we're just doing /test. Now, really quick, what's the difference between a relative and an absolute link? An absolute link would be something like this. This is an absolute link. It links absolutely to somewhere, okay? A relative, it's only relative to whatever it's, think of it like, what is it related to? What site is it related to, right? This is related to our little project, in this case, my desktop. But so it's only going to link to projects there. But if we have this on a URL, that's what it'll resolve to. Now, I typically work with WordPress, so I don't have to really worry about adding these relative link URLs. When I do that, I've got a way that they'll resolve to the full URL, which is better for SEO anyways. And that's kind of the reason why we would maybe even want to use this tag. I'm just going to go ahead and say, unless you really know what you're doing, probably don't use this tag, because you can run into more problems and do more damage than good if you're just throwing it in there because you think it's a good idea. So you really got to know what you're doing. So let's look at this a little bit more closely. So we've got this link, but look down here, richedmonds.com/test. Interesting. So what that base URL is it's affecting all relative links. So if we were to comment this out here and refresh this, oh, interesting. See how it just says file? So now we're going to my C directory/test. We're no longer going to Rich Edmonds. So that's kind of what the base URL does. Again, you can look at the reference here, learn a little bit about it. You can also provide, what would any of these relative links do? You can put those attributes like we've learned with regular linking. And of course, Mozilla has some other great information about it. So yeah, I hope that you found that at least interesting, and just be aware of it. Again, I'm going to say probably don't use it, but everyone's project's different, so maybe it works out better for you. But yeah, anyways, if you have more questions or want to know a little bit more about it, again, you can always drop some comments down below. So all right, catch you in the next one. Later.